This is the second competition. I know they run a competition for most groups. This was the coolest one, in my opinion, and the opportunity to produce something that's going to be turned into a range is even more exciting. I mean, it was part of the curriculum, but it's a fantastic opportunity. I mean, as I was saying, it's something I hadn't actually really considered, furniture design, so to give us that chance to try something completely new, and in my case really opened my eyes to something as a career path that I hadn't considered before is really exciting. We do interior design, so we do residential and commercial. My interest is a more commercial aspect of it, things like that, hotels, restaurants, bars. I mean, I'm still very much keeping my options open. I think that's the lovely thing about design, is once you sort of learn that as a discipline, you can apply it to lots of different things. So commercial design and even things like set and prop design really appeal to me, and now furniture design as well. So. So I think what Lombok does really well is it creates pieces that are unique enough to have that sort of personality and adaptability in lots of different homes, but also tie in really well with modern life in that sort of versatility that they offer. I tried to produce a design that was quite commercially sensitive, looking at what's currently in trend, things like scalloping and the sort of more curved aspects of the design. So the design for the bloom really draws inspiration from the beauty of nature, harnessing organic forms and the spirit of new growth to create a range that really evokes vitality and that feeling of new life. Oh yeah, I mean this is my first go at furniture design, so the whole thing was completely new territory for me. I think the main thing was creating, so we were tasked with designing a side table and a sofa, was creating a range that really fit with both each other and also with Lombok as a whole. Underwent loads of different forms before I finally got to where it was. It was a real labour of love and a couple of nervous breakdowns along the way that got me to the final product. I really wanted to bring through the sort of outwards lines that to me symbolised new growth, that feeling of it sort of unfurling like a flower or a plant. So that was important to keep the angle of the two sort of matching, and to bring through the organic forms of curves in both the back of the sofa and the curves of the table itself. Well, actually, this is what I've been going through with John this morning, is how to sort of tweak and alter the design. I think what's nice is I haven't looked at this in about a month now, and so I'm coming at it with a set of fresh eyes myself, and I'm able to see things that I couldn't see when I was that close up to it before. I think things like making the sofa a little bit more curvaceous, so channeling the organic lines from the top of the sofa more into the arms and bringing it into a whole piece was one of the main things that we were looking at. So really playing on what were the design strengths in the first place. So the fleur really came directly from an inspirational image of a bunch of flowers I have. It more or less channeled sort of the stems coming up at the different angles and that feeling of it spreading at the top. I think we're looking at simplifying the fleur slightly into maybe just 2 different levels in order to let the sofa be the real sort of star of the show. But I think it just added to that feeling of growth to have something that felt a little bit more fluid. I mean, being able to sit on my own sofa that I've designed is going to be a highlight.
That is a great answer.
Yeah. Just having something that has come out of my head, turn into something tangible there in front of me that can be then rolled out and exist in people's homes that's pretty cool. So I'm going to take a little bit of time to go and travel a bit, gather inspiration. I'm really interested in trying different types of design. I want to work a lot on my own designs while I'm travelling around, and then when I get back I'm either going to continue for a 3rd year at KLC or try and find a job in a design practice.